Now, on that subject, I would say it depends. So some people feel very strongly that that benefits the life of the baghouse, gives some extra protection. The reality that you face right away is as dust comes in, the dust is abrading all of the surfaces, at least on the bottom, the dirty side of the dust collector. So any coating you spray in there, I mean, it's gonna get hit and beat up very quickly, right? So our opinion is that they're not really the greatest resource to use, and we really shouldn't spend too much time on them. If people ask us for them, we sometimes will defer, obviously, to what the customer wants, but sometimes the customer has very specific experience with their chemicals, their process. So, of course, if we're requested to do some kind of interior coating on the baghouse, we will do it. We think it's better if you have issues with corrosion and things like that, reactivity, you're better off upgrading the construction of the baghouse to some kind of stainless or, I mean, if it's really, really reactive, you're really looking for more something like a specialty alloy or something that you need to construct at least the surface contact areas of the baghouse. So that'll be the bottom half of the baghouse. And that's really going to give you better protection. Now, if we're referring instead to injection of chemicals to or compounds into the gas stream for like absorbing and catalyst reactions and things like that, that's very specialized. There are a lot of that. More commonly with baghouses, what you see is injecting things like lime, diatomaceous earth, or some other materials. Sometimes it's done to protect the bags, like a pre-coating on the bags, which is very common and absolutely we should do. Sometimes it's done upstream to absorb some chemical or some compound before it gets to the baghouse. A very common example is injecting carbon black, or I'm sorry, activated carbon into the duct as it's going to the baghouse so that it absorbs mercury. And then that can be collected easily in the baghouse because it's just more dust at that point. So those things are all fine. Those aren't really protecting the baghouse per se. And those are a lot of times separate injection systems that we would do, even maybe with pneumatic conveying to get it up to a certain spot. But yeah, I think that answers what that was about the different for managing different chemical reactions and things like that.